As vaccine mandates are becoming more common for workers, some employees are deciding to leave their jobs and find work elsewhere. Now there are job dashboards being created to help the unvaccinated find work. 13 on your side's Joshua Vinson joins us from the Information Center. Josh, what options do unvaccinated workers have?
Hey, good morning, Meredith. Yeah, the new motto goes, get the vax or we're giving you the axe. And that's what some employees are hearing from their employers since President Biden announced the vaccine mandate last month for federal workers, large employers, and healthcare staff. And in the digital age where there's an app for everything, it's no surprise that job boards for the unvaccinated are popping up. Some people are complying with getting the COVID vaccine while others are taking their talents elsewhere. Now job boards like Red Balloon are being created to help the unvaccinated workers find jobs. Now some people may find this idea controversial since it goes against recommendations from health officials. I spoke with the CEO and founder of Red Balloon, a company that's only 2 months old, and I asked him to respond to his critics.
I'm not encouraging anybody to break the law. I'm not encouraging anybody to be healthy. I'm not even trying to push on one side of the vaccine debate or the other, because I think there's enough, we'll call it misinformation on both sides of the debate for us to look at. But the reality is that we need to focus on freedom. We need to focus on the freedom that was founded, that helped America be founded. So I'm focusing on freedom.
Now, while these job boards are created for people looking for new jobs to go around vaccine mandates, public health officials say the fastest way out of this pandemic from both a health and economic standpoint is to get vaccinated. Now, it is worth mentioning there aren't any postings on Red Balloon for jobs here in West Michigan just yet, but Andrew says he hopes to expand his site across the nation. Now, for more information on where to get the vaccine, head over to our website, 13onyourside.com.
All right, Josh, thank you. A vaccine mandate at one major Michigan hospital system has caused hundreds to walk off the job. Michigan Public Radio reports 400 employees have left Henry Ford Health Systems rather than getting the required COVID-19 vaccination. That's 1% of the hospital's workforce of 33,000. Another 1,900 have received exemptions, and only a handful of exemption requests were denied. The Detroit-based hospital system was the first in Michigan to require employees to get vaccinated. Another employer losing workers over its vaccine mandate, Kaiser Permanente, has more than 2,000 on unpaid leave. The healthcare system has 240,000 employees at least. They had until September 30th to get vaccinated or get an exemption. The good news is the number of people who haven't complied is steadily dropping. On October 1st, 5,000 employees were on unpaid leave. Now that group has until December 1st to get the vaccine or they could get fired.